Harvard in just a little bit. Overhead with Smoke On. Robert Preston taxis by in Tilly, let's let him know how much we appreciated that demonstration. A beautiful Stearman aircraft. And inbound momentarily from stage right, the Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association. Extremely excited to be here in Akron for this fantastic air show, especially given the important role the Harvard played in the history of Canadian aviation on both sides of the Canada-US border. The Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association is comprised of a dedicated group of volunteers based at the airport in Tillsonburg, Ontario, which is about a 5.5-hour drive from here, or about 183 nautical miles as the crow flies pretty much due north. Now, the association has fulfilled its mandate to acquire, preserve, restore, maintain, and display the Harvard and other aircraft associated with the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan and the Royal Canadian Air Force, with AT standing for Advanced Trainer. The U.S. Navy also had a variation of the Harvard or the Texan known as the SNJ. The Harvard is an all-metal aircraft except for the fabric-covered control surfaces, the ailerons, the elevators, and the rudder. Some great photo opportunities here, folks, especially with the smoke on. Harvard was a transitional aircraft, the bridge between the Tiger Moth and Fleet Finch that prospective pilots cut their flying teeth on, and the legendary Spitfire and Hurricane, or Hurricane, as it's pronounced by those who flew them, in which the Allies went on to turn the tide of the war. That distinctive roar of the Harvard comes from its 600 horsepower Pratt & Whitney 9-cylinder radial engine, coupled to that 9-foot variable pitch Hamilton Stellar Stand 65 when they were sold by the government and wound up in the hands of civilians to be restored, used as scrap, or in some cases to languish in a barn or a field until they were given new life. Other countries continue to use the Harvard, such as South Africa, right as an active military trainer well into the 1990s. And that certainly speaks to the durability and longevity of this remarkable aircraft. The number 2 aircraft, built by North American Aviation in Inglewood, California in May of 1941, served as a trainer in the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan in Saskatchewan, a school in Trenton, Ontario. Again, that aircraft is 85 years old. And the number 3 aircraft, a Canadian-built Mark IV Harvard, that entered service in 1952 and served in Saskatchewan and Alberta. Your pilots today in the lead, we've got Sean Voskamp, and dive speed, maximum dive speed, 262 miles per hour. The Harvards now on final. Today there are fewer than 50 Harvards flying in Canada, and we can proudly say that most of them are in some way associated with the Canadian Harvard Aircraft Association. The association wants to thank everyone for the opportunity to be here and hopefully you'll come by and chat with the pilots and the ground crew. So the Harvard Association has a total of 6 personnel here today, the 3 pilots and 3 support crew on the ground. A beautiful display of this remarkable aircraft, which is a true